Jonesy Amanda's got it wrong flaw. Yeah. It's Jonesy Amanda's got it wrong flaw.
Sweeping up our cutting room floor today, we didn't get round to the subject of G-strings.
What is the subject of G-strings?
How would you feel if I had news about G-strings if they were either out or in, as it were?
As opposed to right up.
Right up. How do you feel about G-strings?
I go through phases. I'm resting comfortably at the high cut underwear that isn't a G-string.
Oh, yeah, I like that sexy.
It's not sexy, it's comfortable. It's not. I have owned G-strings, and now if I ever wear one, I spend a whole time trying to pull it out of my bum.
How high cut? When you say high cut?
No, just meaning it's not cottontail, which I used to wear. It's not right around the top of the leg. It's just slightly higher. Well, who cares what you like? Would you wear a G-string?
I have worn a G-string.
Yeah,
I wore it in
stage.
I wore it in the real full Monty.
But But that only lasted a second for you to pull it off.
I know. I had to wear it throughout rehearsal. I had to dance in it fully clothed, and you know what I found? It was more comfortable than I would have imegined.
It was a
tailor-made G-string.
Oh yuck! Tailor-made. What does that mean? Do they measure how thick your bottom crack is?
Yeah, they measure the whole thing. Lucky John Lennon wasn't there.
Why?
Remember that picture that's been doctored of him and Yoko?
Where he's got a very long bum crack and she's got a really short one. And I was fascinated, but apparently it was doctored.
It was doctored.
Who would think to do that?
I looked at the original. I will say this, John Lennon has a longer than average bum crack.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. So anyway,
how does yours sit on the scale?
Mine's an average sized length bum crack.
But they still had to custom make you a G-string.
Well, they made custom G-strings for all of us, all of the crew that were in the
When
real
you say
Monty.
custom, let's drill down on what custom
means.
means.
They did the measurements.
Measure which bits?
The whole, the bits that she put
What
the
does
waist,
that mean? Waist and
down the crutch area and everything.
But did she measure from the top of from where the cheek meets the leg to the end of the crack?
Yeah, I can't remember. It was a few years ago. But
I
found it.
If you have a longer crack,
yeah,
does that mean that you wear the G-string higher, or your inside doesn't match the crease on the outside? I don't know.
That's possibly why they got measured. I will say this, firstly, very comfortable. Not very comfortable, but surprisingly comfortable.
I don't agree.
Secondly, that whole long bum crack thing, because the ladies, the trend now is, and this is the news, the G-banger trend is back to stay, because on the catwalks of around the world, models are now wearing high-cut G-strings, and you can actually see the whole action.
So the G-string, it's like Kath and Kim.
Yeah.
The G-string sits higher than your pants.
Yep, Kim was ahead of her time.
Well, there's only 2% of the population, not even 2. I'd say 0.2 of the population that looks good on. Have you got a picture?
I don't have any handouts, I'm sorry. Okay. I could Google it.
But if you're looking
I'm worried about my search history.
But if someone on a catwalk is going to look good in that.
Yeah, for sure.
I would look dreadful in that.
I think you'd look all right.
No, you get, because not even as you get older, most women aren't flat right from the front to the top of the legs. There's rolly bits.
Yeah.
And you can't have rolly bits at the front. Well, you can wear whatever you like, but I don't think you look good if you've got your rolly bits at the front with the G-string over, cutting them in half. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I think it's kind of hot.
Do you?
Yeah, I think sometimes when I see that, I go, that
even on a real body.
Yeah, on a real
it's
body.
It's not just not on a tight, flat body.
No,
but on
a
body that has rolls and stuff.
Sometimes you'll be looking at someone and, they might scooch down to pick up some groceries or something.
Right.
Could be an average, someone that you wouldn't imagine. Who was there? There was a transport minister many years ago. I was doing a gig with her. I've forgotten her name.
Reba Ma.
And I was at the lectern just doing what I usually do. She came up, she picked
up some groceries,
dropped her notes, bent down, and she was wearing sensible pants, but then out of
so you saw the T-bar at the top.
Yeah, and I suddenly went, hey, hang on.
Yeah, but this is not what we're talking about. Seeing that at the back is one thing.
Yeah.
But at the way the catwalk is, it's the pants are low at front and back. So you have to have flat, flanky bits for that G-string to sit well at the front. Would you agree?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
if you saw a normal person in massively low-cut jeans that just cut to the pubic line and there's rolls, and not just rolls, just regular female roundness, you're rubbing your face.
Just what's a normal person? You don't want that big hanging down thing.
Well, you don't get to choose. That's my point. It only looks good on certain people that don't have the big dewlap. Is that
Yeah.
the word you're looking for?
Yeah.
The apron of skin at the front.
Oh,
Apron of fat.
we were just getting into sexy town.
I was trying to bring you around. I'm going to get a cold spoon out.
It's like when I went to Sexpo and I walked into Sexpo around for work purposes, just to see what goes on there. Walked around the whole displays, moderately aroused, and just when I'm leaving, they funnel you through the vasectomy tent where you're watching on video people getting
Yeah,
vasectomy.
you were the only one that was funneled that way because you're the only person who was inappropriate.
And Dave Grohl, he wishes. Anyway, the trend is back.
Good.
Okay, motherfucker. That's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor.